Welcome back to Let's Play with Honney in Syberia 2. Isn't this beautiful? The rushing mountain stream and the rocks with the pine trees. Let's see what's on the other side of this bridge.
This path must lead to the monastery. Pity it's so far away. Maybe I can stop off on my way back from Syberia.
Well, Kate knew. It is a monastery. We should have just asked Kate. But we do have the gas can. Make sure there's nothing else but go that direction. Yeah. We do have the gas can from the Berghoff brothers. Ivan and Igor. So let's go take a look at getting the coal machine fueled up again. Should be, yeah, right over here. There we go. So let's get the jerry can. Fill her up, please. Even our little icon down there is sort of frosted over. Success! Let's stop by and talk to Malka on our way. Hello, Malka.
Hi, Malka. You want to talk to me?
To you, yes.
Well, thank you.
Malka, I finally managed to get that machine working.
So now you must smell bad too, Kate Walker.
I tell you, that's manners.
Does that mean you're going?
Yeah, I've got to carry on with my journey.
Have a nice trip.
I'm going to see what I can find further on. Thanks, Malka.
As you like, Kate Walker.
Oh, I thought she was going to say see you next fall. Ba-dum-bum. You know, I was thinking about this machine. I wonder if the lever up at the top here won't work that somehow. This one right here. Not that we got to do anything down there. We'll have to keep that in mind. So I want to go tell Oscar that we got the actually, I'm going to pull the lever so I can then tell Oscar that we've got the coal car filled.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker! Something terrible has happened!
Calm down, Oscar. What's happened?
Mr. Forelberg has disappeared!
What?
He was in the train, and now he isn't!
Don't panic, Oscar. He can't have gotten far. I'll go and round him up.
He is not in the best of health, Kate Walker! And it is so cold!
I know, but calm yourself down. I'll go and look for him right away.
Well, that is not good. Oscar, call us on your cell phone next time. Don't waste time finding us. Okay, so where... Oh, what are you doing? We can't talk to you. Maybe he's talking to the colonel. Let's go there first. It's right here. It's a logical place he would have wandered in. Hello, nice man whose candy and money
Colonel?
stole.
What is it now, little miss?
Colonel, I've repaired your coal machine, and I've managed to open the gate.
This time I'll turn a blind eye. But you have violated state-registered property, Miss Walker. Maintenance won't like it, that's for sure. But then again, we see them so rarely these days. Anyway, you won't get any trouble from me.
Well, good, but you haven't seen Hans, have
I'm
you?
looking for a friend of mine. You wouldn't have seen him by any chance?
Sorry. I have not seen anyone.
My friend Hans got out of the train without telling me.
You mean he disobeyed orders?
He's not so young anymore, and our driver is a stickler for the rules. Passengers should not just get off the train for no reason. We have a long journey to make.
It's true your driver did seem a bit, how would you say, uptight.
Excuse me, Colonel, but I have to go out for a while.
Do what you have to do, Miss Walker.
Oh, right. Well, we already got what we needed from the candy machine. Hans is not here. So, Circus's Cabaret, I imagine, is the next place for us to go look. Right there. Well, I guess I could have asked Malka.
Oh, Hans. Hans?
Mammoth. Syberia. Syberia. Ah!
Did you see that brother hold the big guy back? Igor wanted to help. Ivan's mean. Oh, well, of course we have to check on Hans.
How's it going?
Father, Hans doesn't want to stay in the attic anymore. What happened? It's not his fault.
Oh.
How's it going?
Your brother's a good-for-nothing imbecile, Anna. You hear me? A feeble idiot.
He's delirious. He's back at his home as a child. Oh. Well, is there anything here that would be useful? I can't really turn around or go anyplace. Well, let's go talk to Oscar, Surkov, and Malka. We need to find a doctor
Kate
or...
Walker, what does all this mean?
I don't know, Oscar. Hans has had a kind of fit, a kind of delirium. His health isn't exactly 100% right now.
Why, that's simply awful, Kate Walker. We must do something. Things cannot go on like this.
Please, calm down. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, Kate Walker, but do hurry.
Right when we're ready to go with our coal and everything. Alright, well, Oscar's just taking care of the find Oscar part, so let's talk to Malka on our way into Surkov and see about local help. I know the Colonel's closer, but he's really not been terribly helpful. And Circus was a friend of Hans before, so he might be more open to helping.
Malka?
Yes, Kate?
My friend Hans is very sick. He needs taking care of.
Oh, otherwise he's going to die, isn't he? Like Mama.
I don't know. He wants to get to the end of his journey so badly.
Sometimes that is not enough, Kate.
Since he was really young, Hans has dreamed of a land called Syberia.
Syberia doesn't exist. It's just a story they tell kids to make them sleep. And I'm no kid anymore.
I believe the story, though, Malka.
So, you're going to have to help your friend, Kate.
Can you help
Tell
me?
me, do you know anyone who could help heal my friend Hans?
Zirkos has special tonics in his bar.
No, I need a real doctor.
Then you'll have to go to the monastery.
I suppose there are monks at the monastery.
That's right, monks with big black robes. They're really creepy.
There's nothing to be afraid of. As monks, they must be good men. And you tell me they can treat Hans?
The patriarch is a stern old man. He won't treat your friend if you don't follow the monastery rules.
How do you know that, Malka?
He wouldn't look after Mama straight away, because of the rules. That's why she's dead.
I'm sorry, Malka.
Uh-oh. Alright. We have to go to the monastery. Let's talk to Sirkos first. I wonder if the brothers are still sitting in here. No.
Howdy, Mr. Sirkos.
Good day to you, Miss Walker. How's our friend Hans Vorarlberg coming along?
Not great news.
Ah, well, if I can be of service, whatever you require, don't hesitate to shout.
Tell me, Mr. Sirkos, it was you who took in that little girl Malka into your care, wasn't it?
I just couldn't bear to leave a little girl like that.
What happened to her mother?
Oh, a gypsy woman fleeing God knows what monkey business. She got here half dead and crazed with fever.
The monks helped her, isn't that right?
You could say that. When they stopped being high and mighty, they took her up to their monastery for treatment. But it was far too late for the poor girl. Them old crows make up their own rules. They'd leave a man to rot rather than get their habits dirty. I don't like 'em one bit, Miss Walker.
What rules are you talking about?
It's a phony old custom. To decide whether a dying man is actually dying at all, the patriarch of the monastery looks at the patient's face before deciding yea or nay.
But how? I don't understand.
They kind of make this print of the face on a piece of cloth, you know, like the shroud of Jesus in the Bible.
Ah!
Mr. Sirkos, I'm worried about Hans's health.
Dang, it's all my fault. Never should have asked him to do me that favor.
What do you mean, favor?
No major work or anything, just to get my wind-up Broncos bucking again.
Oh, don't blame yourself. Hans was already ill before he came to see you. You've got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Mr. Sirkos, you wouldn't know someone who could treat Hans Vorarlberg, would you?
Oh, not many pill pushers around here. Guess there's always the monks.
The monks, you say?
People around here say the patriarch of the monastery has healing powers. They also say he's a dingaling, a bit of a fanatic, if you know what I mean.
Well, whatever. I have no choice.
So all the way around, look what opened up. We have to go back. All things point to the monastery.
Mr. Sirkos, could you please introduce me to the patriarch of the monastery?
Want my opinion? Best stay right away.
Oh, why's that?
Have you ever heard a showman and a priest sing a duet together? They think my cabaret is a den of debauchery, and that I'm a funky old miscreant luring lambs from the altar.
Really, Mr. Sirkos, we're not in the 19th century anymore.
But we're not too far here, Miss Walker. Believe me, best I don't put my finger in that pie.
Okay, well, we're going to take your word for it.
Do the monks have a telephone?
They don't even have electricity. You'll have to go up there in person, Miss Walker. Then try to convince them to take care of your friend.
All right.
How do you get up to the monastery?
When you go out of here, turn right. You can't miss it.
Thanks a lot. It's colder than the North Pole out there, Mr. Sirkos. Do I have to go up to the monastery on foot? There isn't some other form of transportation?
Don't even think about it, Miss Walker. Only pony can make it up there is Shank's pony. You're going to have to use your feet, I'm sorry to say.
Well, who's Shank?
I must confess I don't really understand this shroud story.
You'll see, just outside the village, the monks have put this kind of iron box. A box containing a pile of linen sheets. When you put one of these sheets over the face of the sick man, It has the curious property of soaking up all his sweat and juices. So effective it is that all the features of his face can be seen on the cloth.
And so the old patriarch looks to this print to form his diagnosis?
At least what he can judge is whether that face on the shroud is sick enough to get dragged up those rocks to the monastery and be treated by him.
I suppose anybody can take a cloth from the crate if he needs it?
You suppose wrong, Miss Walker. One person has charge of the distribution of the said shrouds, and that's Malka. She sure is proud of her position. The patriarch himself gave her the responsibility, and that kid ain't giving it up for no man, believe me.
Alright, so back to Malka, and that must have been what was in that container that we looked at, the mechanical distributor, the little vending machine thing. It didn't look like newspaper, they were shrouds, but it was definitely something in there. Now we know.
It's really cold round here. I can't go to the monastery dressed like this.
Dead right, Miss Walker. Best to be careful in these temperatures.
You wouldn't have something warm to lend me, would you, Mr. Sirkos?
Not gonna be easy, what with you having mighty different vital statistics and all, ma'am.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Please excuse me. I'm going to try to find some clothes someplace. I've got to go now.
Go quickly, Miss Walker, and good luck.
Mighty kind, Mr. Sirkos.
Alright, well, we better talk to Malka and find out what we need to get a shroud and get some clothing. Maybe Mama's got an old cloak or something, or she has one of Mom's old cloaks or something we could use. But that's going to have to be next episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I've really enjoyed it, although Hans taking a turn for the worst was a real shock. Until next time, bye.